From a yellow Challenger in Arkansas that tried to outmuscle the ASP, and a perp in Tennessee who couldn't keep his Dodge under control, to a high-speed chase in Arkansas that ended with some excessive force, and much more. Here are the wildest police chases with American muscle cars caught on Dashcam. Taiwan Javon Wyatt can't keep his hands off other people's vehicles. In August of 2023, he was arrested and charged in Morgan County, Georgia, in connection with 2 stolen ATVs and a brand new Dodge Challenger. That's when police learned this wasn't Taiwan's first rodeo. In August of 2021, Taiwan was involved in a late-night chase with the GSP on I-20 West through Carroll and Douglas counties. He was behind the wheel of a stolen blue Camaro when he blasted by a Georgia state trooper at over 100 miles per hour. Let's just say this young thief didn't know how to handle the classic American muscle.
Getting off 26. Clear. Get out of the car! Get out of the car! Get on the ground! Get on the ground now! Get on the ground! I'm gonna shoot you!
Our officers chased Taiwan across the highway, where he escaped into the forest. Because our officer didn't know if the suspect was armed, he decided to fall back and wait for another unit. That's when a woman pointed toward the trees and told both officers that a young black male was hiding in the shadows.
Show me your hands! Lay on the ground now! Get on the ground! Put your hands behind your back!
I don't want to time.
What's wrong? You know what's wrong?
I was walking with that lady. What's wrong?
No, you wasn't.
I was.
No, you wasn't. Stand up. Come on.
What is wrong with y'all?
Come on, man.
That area in case you dropped in it. Why y'all doing all this? I was walking around. Let's go. Y'all couldn't be doing all this to me like this.
Let's go this way, okay?
Police learned the Camaro was stolen when the license plate was registered to a 2015 Chevy Silverado. It doesn't take a car buff to spot the difference between them. In the end, Taiwan was arrested and charged with several felony crimes. He didn't learn his lesson and was arrested for similar crimes in 2023. Not all police chases need to end in high-speed pit maneuvers. Sometimes, spike strips are an officer's best friend. On April 9th of 2022, police in Forsyth County, Georgia had just pulled over a black Dodge Charger for a suspected DUI. The driver knew he'd had too many. He figured he was going to jail anyway, so he might as well try to escape. Our suspect thought he was home free after losing the first officer, but another cop was ready to catch him coming off the interstate.
4240 on primary. Right on Marketplace. Make sure I go back to 400.
We're back on the highway, and the Hellcat's superior engine is helping our suspect widen the gap between himself and the police. Little does he know that a third officer is waiting ahead, ready to deploy the most accurate spike strip of all time. We have never seen a more direct hit. The chase was over. The police knew it, and so did the suspect. Instead of pushing his luck any further, he decided to slow down and turn himself in.
That one's kind of locked too hard. How you been, Cupkey? You're good, bro? Yeah. All right. Thank you for stopping, okay? All right.
Now, he may have been polite, but it was too little too late. He was arrested and charged with fleeing and DUI. We never learn his name, so it's unclear what happened to him after. It was May 15th of 2024. ASB trooper David Whipple was patrolling south of Little Rock when he spotted a bright yellow Dodge Challenger make an improper lane change. Trooper Whipple followed the muscle car and observed the driver's behavior. The suspect must have had his eyes on the rearview mirror as he crossed over the yellow line several times. Trooper Whipple followed the Challenger as it turned into a neighborhood and pulled over. He ordered the driver to step out over his loudspeaker, but we all know that would never happen.
Turn off the vehicle. Hands up, I'm gonna shoot you! Hands up, I'm gonna shoot you!
The driver, later identified as Aaron Sadler, fled on foot but was quickly apprehended. In his backpack, police found 4 pounds of marijuana, 24 packets of THC gummies, and nearly $4,000 in cash. He was arrested and charged with a long list of crimes, including possession, fleeing, and reckless driving. Ironically, both cars crashed outside of an auto body shop. Hopefully, the owner got some business to compensate for his busted sign. If you're gonna run from the police in a muscle car, you should probably learn how to drive it. This 22-year-old suspect learned that lesson the hard way on October 29th of 2024 when he couldn't keep his silver Dodge Challenger in a straight line. Tennessee State Trooper Joe Medina spotted the Challenger around 1:30 a.m. driving recklessly outside of Nashville. The driver, Carlos Esquivel, ignored Trooper Medina's lights and attempted to flee the area. Watch as he spins out and never manages to recover. Trooper Medina was injured in the crash and couldn't chase Carlos as he fled up the exit ramp. Thankfully, his injuries were only minor, and doctors released him later that afternoon. Now let's watch this genius spin out one more time. Carlos's first mistake is accelerating while turning. If you've ever played a realistic racing sim, you know what typically happens next. Carlos tries to correct, but he oversteers and launches into another tailspin. From there, more overcorrections cause him to lose control and slam into our trooper's car. While he may have escaped for now, he wouldn't remain free for long. Carlos's conscience got the better of him, and he turned himself in later that morning. Nashville police booked him on several charges, including fleeing and aggravated assault on an officer. It was October 11th of 2022. ASP Trooper Corbin Freeman was patrolling outside of Little Rock when he spotted an orange Dodge Challenger with expired tags. He pulled behind the muscle car with his lights and sirens on, but the driver kept going like nothing was wrong. Trooper Freeman followed him off the highway where it finally seemed like the suspect would stop. If he did, well, we wouldn't be talking about him, would we?
We're stopped at the light at Stagecoach to turn east.
Anymore.
Anybody close? Floors. 630 West, approaching Woodrow.
.1037 Little Rock. He's getting back on 430 south.
your hands down, you hear me?
33 Little Rock Pit, I got FBI out with me. One at gunpoint. Huh?
So I just get scared when I see the police.
You get scared, so you run?
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's a shitty excuse, I tell you that much.
It's unclear if the FBI agent in the white pickup was part of the chase or if he was in the right place at the right time. We believe this is his truck here. You can see it when our officer first pulls onto the highway. He looks like he's coming in hot, as if he saw the fleeing Challenger and decided to keep pace. He backs off when he sees Trooper Freeman, as he doesn't want to interfere right now. He couldn't have known that the white truck was with the FBI unless somebody told him. November 22nd of 2022, Jefferson County, Arkansas. ASP Trooper Daryl Hinton had just gotten word of a high-speed chase heading his way. He joined the pursuit in progress near the 34-mile marker of Highway 104 and didn't let off the gas until this suspect was brought to justice. The tailing officer didn't let up either.
Hey, hands! Put him up! Put him up, on the ground! Damn!
I tried to stop you. I'm good. Anybody else in the car? Okay. Get up. You good? Hey, stop. Get over here. Over here.
I don't got nothing on me.
Hey, well, you're running like you're stupid. Shut up. Out here risking everybody's life and danger, bro. What's wrong with you? That's stupid. That's ain't no because nothing. That's stupid. Get in the car. Let's go. Okay.
According to Trooper Pratt, the officer who struck the suspect's car, the dust cloud created during the crash limited his visibility. He was going over 120 miles per hour when he took the exit and roughly 70 miles per hour when he saw the suspect's car. He simply didn't have enough room to brake. The suspect was identified as 19-year-old Tyrese Lancaster. Upon searching his vehicle, police found a gym bag full of clothes and unopened beers. He was arrested and charged with fleeing, reckless driving, and alcohol possession by a minor. It's unclear if Trooper Pratt was disciplined for striking Lancaster's vehicle. Legend has it that a ghost driver in Arkansas keeps giving police the slip. He drives a black Dodge Charger and has been running from the ASP since he was first caught on Dashcam in May of 2022. On the other side of justice is ASP legend Jacob Bird. You've likely seen a handful of his chases on this channel. On May 20th of 2022, Trooper Bird caught wind of the Ghost Charger while patrolling west of Little Rock. Let's see who wins this high-speed nighttime duel.
Heading north on Shack, just crashing south on Shack, purple body barrel, the black Dodge Charger, Adam Charles King, 38 Lincoln. Yep. Roger, right, that's going to get me clear. Shack, body barrel. Turning right onto Maryland, right on Maryland. Right on down with him. Black out. Black out. Takes you back out towards Roddy Peril. Correction, right on Napa Valley. Right on Napa Valley. Apartment complexes on both sides. 222 now, turning back around to him.
Trooper Bird never saw the ghost again. He checked a nearby parking lot where he believed the driver might be hiding, but by then it was a lost cause. The Charger had already vanished into the warm Arkansas night. Later that year, Trooper Bird thought he had his chance at redemption. While patrolling southwest of Little Rock, he spotted a blacked-out Charger acting suspiciously. Trooper Bird approached cautiously, at which point the driver saw him and took off across a parking lot. The chase was on. This time, Trooper Bird would have his revenge.
We're going east on Carnival. East on Carnival. East on Carnival.
We're also surveyed. The net is now directed for Adam 19 for 6.
Still eastbound on Asher. Passing Enfield Pike. Speed 90.
Secondary. I can remember these roads are safe.
10-4, he just crashed out. Still eastbound, right? We'll stop here. Show your hands!
After crashing, the driver took off on foot and hid in somebody's backyard. Based on Trooper Bird's body cam audio, it sounds like officers had difficulty finding him as they combed the neighborhood. Maybe he really was a ghost. Now there's a dispute online about whether or not this was the Ghost Charger. In previous videos, we see the Ghost black out for most, if not all, of the chase. In this video, the driver kept flipping his lights back on, allowing Trooper Bird to follow him. In October of 2024, the Ghost Charger seemingly struck again, this time outrunning the police while driving over 150 miles per hour. At this point, he may never be caught. But if we had to bet on one officer bringing the Ghost to justice, we'd put our money on Trooper Bird. June 13th of 2023 was a rainy day in Miller County, Arkansas. ASP Trooper Jordan Drake was patrolling Highway 67 when he spotted a silver Chevy Camaro driving without its lights. The rear license plate was also hard to read. As the driver pulled over, he secretly sized up Trooper Drake's squad car. He believed his Camaro could outpace our officer's low-profile Chevy Tahoe. It was Chevy versus Chevy on these slick Arkansas highways. Let's see who comes out on top.
A Bolo has been added to the list.
The rain made it difficult, if not impossible, to see the fleeing Camaro. Our officer could only lock onto the jet streams coming off the suspect's rear tires. When he finally catches up, he tries positioning himself for a slippery pit maneuver.
I've got you on the map. Shows that you're turning maybe on East 24th Street.
On Woodline now, right on Woodline.
Right on Woodland.
Come on, put her right here at the intersection. Making a left into a gas station.
You get a chance to go with anybody.
The suspect returned to the highway, where he put considerable distance between himself and Trooper Drake. However, his high-performance car was beginning to fail him. He slowed enough for our officer to catch up, thus starting a ticking clock on his final moments of freedom.
I got him one away.
Alright, keep dancing all late. Let me know. I'm going to go to the spike here for the 12. Okay, just keep riding on. There's a bridge before you get to Barlow Farms, between the 12 and the Barlow Farms on South Spectre, that bridge.
light on the back rear.
Show me your hands! Show me your hands! Show me your hands! Keep your hands up and get out the vehicle now! Get out the vehicle! Keep your hands up! I just hands up. Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up now.
Yes, sir.
Get out. Come out.
Yes,
Come
sir.
out the window now.
Yes, sir.
I don't freaking reach.
Do not move. Yes, sir.
Get on the ground. Put your hands behind your back. Quit resisting. Yes, sir.
The suspect, later identified as Dustin Sockwell, was arrested and charged with felony fleeing along with several misdemeanor traffic crimes. When Trooper Drake asked why he ran, Sockwell claimed he had just gotten his car out of impound. He didn't want to lose it again. That rainy afternoon, he lost a lot more than his precious car. Hopefully, he remembers to turn the car's lights on if he ever gets it out of impound. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more just like it, be sure to click the link on screen now. With that, thank you all for watching, and we hope to see you in the next one.